Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. We're here currently on the daily time frame and we can see that the market has broken out of the trend channel to the downside. We have a fairly strong reaction to the 61.8 retrace level at $117,450. So the resistance area is still holding. From that point of view, the orange scenario stays alive and stays intact. So I will show you on the smaller time frame how the roadmap for the orange scenario is looking like. I think I shared it yesterday in the member live stream. We defined already an ideal projection here for the C wave to the downside. So if this is now playing out and there will be conditions on the smaller time frame, then the price could take us to the 100% extension. That's at around 101 to 102K. So this is going to be the next key, let's say, downside target, you could say, yeah. But of course, there is a lot of support along the way. I don't think it's going to be an easy ride to the downside. I think the bulls are still strong. The stock market has not even sold off in any way. So I think this is maybe a crypto-only thing here, which is kind of normal in September. I mean, I warned you over the recent weeks again and again that September is the weakest month in crypto, especially in post-halving years. So honestly, it's not a surprise. I know a lot of people said this time will be different, but I mean, we focus on price action, and this here was a B-wave resistance area. And I shared it only, I reminded everybody again today, if you follow us on X, feel free, or if you're not following us, then feel free to do so. But there is this nice overview of Bitcoin seasonality that I reposted again. I posted it for the first time early September and showed you guys, look, be prepared, yeah, September, this is just generally seasonality, yeah, over Bitcoin's lifetime. And if you look at September is the worst. It's just the worst, right? That doesn't mean that every September has to be bad, but it's enough to be prepared for it, right? It's clear enough to be prepared for it. Now, at the same time, October, November are typically positive. Yesterday, someone said to me, "Oh, don't stop the doom and gloom all the time." And I said, "Look, October, November is probably Bitcoin is probably going to shine. Yeah, that's not doom and gloom, but September is just being realistic about it. It is what it is. I mean, seasonalities, whether that's a self-fulfilling prophecy or it's just baked into the chart or in market sentiment, it's like seasons, right? So Elliott Wave itself is not a time-based system, right? It tells us price-based, structures and support, resistance. For anything time-based, it can make sense to look at seasonality or maybe some other tools. But yeah, September, I mean, wake me up when September ends, right? So September, it's just not a great month. We've seen that across the sector already. Altcoins are quiet. Yeah, they can't really break out. Some of them tried to, but with Bitcoin messing it up, we might have to wait till October or November. You see here now we have a breakdown from the channel, and of course, this at least means that we should be in a C wave to the downside. But please note it's only a 3-wave move down. So we want to take a look at what the relevant micro support areas for today are on the smaller time frame. The white scenario is not invalidated, right? Don't assume it is. This could still be maybe an ending diagonal pattern to the downside that might take us higher in the white scenario. That's still possible, but I would need to see, especially with the break below the first signal line and below our lower boundary line of the trend channel, I would need to see a micro 5-wave move up to even, to let's say consider that, right? So you see here in white how that would look like. That would be a direct pathway to higher prices. It is entirely possible that the market is following this. It would be an ending diagonal pattern. So far, it's a 3-wave move, and it could be a 1-2 setup, but then the wave 1 is a 3-wave move. I explained all that in previous videos. Basically, what that means, if you're overwhelmed now, in non-Elliott Wave language, the white scenario for now is not clearly preferred, yeah, until I see an impulsive upside reaction, which takes the price at a minimum above this last swing high that formed here at around $116,250, right? For now, the market has given us some clarity that it doesn't want to give us another high, okay? So we don't get 5 waves in wave 1, which makes the white scenario speculative, but we also don't have 5 waves to the downside. So if we get 5 waves down in orange wave 1 and a corrective rally in wave 2, then this would be further confirmation that we're heading down in this C wave that I just shared with you, right? the first support area, which we can now watch here, I mean, I can also add the 50% fib level, but the next support levels basically which now matter are here in this area, 112,460 to 109,477 micro support. For now, I mean, it is a 3-wave move down, I have to say. If we get 5, then it's more likely the orange count. For now, yes, I'm looking for lower because we had a break below our first signal line, but this is still pretty early in a potential C wave to the downside, right? We would need the wave 1 filled in or a break below 109,477 in the next instance to confirm the orange count further. But as I said, I'm looking for lower now until the bulls can give us a micro 5-wave move up. Any 5-wave move up would be a signal that the bulls are making a comeback. I will, of course, stay close to that today. That should give you all the key levels here. Support, yeah, 109,477 to 112,460. If we break below, further evidence that orange is unfolding and takes us to around about 101K. And be aware there is some strong support in this area here, where we found support already in September. So 107,400, 105,230. Breaking below this zone would indicate further weakness. At the same time, any break higher, so that you also have the relevant level above, any break above 106,230 to 40 would be a signal the bulls are making a comeback. And then this could indeed be a really strong signal we're on our way to all-time highs, because if we now break higher, that could indeed be a third wave rally. So we'll stay close to that. I remain of my view that no major top has been confirmed and that Q4 has a chance to be positive. Yeah. So far, September is doing what September does best. Yeah, that's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our membership options. And also, feel free to join us on X for additional updates, charts, news, and much more. You can find the link in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.